It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
What it do? What it do? Welcome to another episode of Let's Bet It. Got a couple looks tonight that we're going to go through. 2-game slate. Yesterday didn't do too bad. Had a couple plays. I think I went 2-2 for the day yesterday. If you follow my Twitter plays, I know I took Golden State money line first half and money line full game. Money line for the full game came through, and they just lost that first half at the end. I was a little pissed about that because they were up like 9 points heading into the second quarter. But anyway, 2-2 day. Got 2 games today. That we will look at. A couple of really both of them have playoff as far as seeding. A lot of these games, the playoffs are got to look at the standings first, or it at least has to be part of your cat. So let's get to the first game. Couple comments. Phil, what's up, bro? How you doing? Yeah, I hated that first half loss. That made me so mad. That could have been a 3-1 day, but gotta press on, man. So here we go. First game up. Sun at Liberty. Liberty are laying 14.5 at home. I believe this might have opened up at a minus. The Liberty laying 11 at home, but it looks like Stewie's coming back. I think the alert just came through that she's going to be on a minutes restriction. I think 20 minutes they said. So she'll be coming back after missing some substantial time. Isabel Harrison is still a game time decision. I believe. I think Ionescu is still questionable. Let me double check. Yep. So Cloud is a game. No, Ionescu is not on the report. It doesn't look like. So Sabali still out. Cloud is game time, and Harrison is game time. So, looking at this game, I played the under. 167.5. I just think that, the Sun had really put a priority in the defense. I just don't see this game being played with a ton of pace either, especially with Stewie coming back, even though she is on a minutes restriction. So, I actually, like I said, I played the under 167.5. I just don't see this. I don't think the Liberty, I don't think they cover either. I think, especially the first half, I really like the first half spread with the Sun. You can get that at plus 8.5. They've been covering quite a bit, especially these last 10 games. The Sun are, because I played them the other day, money line in the first half, but they're 7-3 against the spread. Their last 10, 4-2 as a road dog. So they've been covering these first halves. They've really been covering games, but like I said, I just don't think that the Liberty are going to need to run it up to beat them. So took the under. Player props, really didn't look too much into anything. Oh, one thing with the Liberty, Lacan is a game time decision, and she's been really solid at the one position. So with her potentially being out, that could, even further disrupt that Sun offense, which isn't very good anyway. So just another angle looking at that under. Player props, I really didn't have too much in this game. I don't really didn't look at that a ton. I think you can always look at Ionescu going over. She didn't play the previous game, so she might come out firing, but nothing player prop wise. So we'll let's move over to this next game. Yeah, Phil, it will be interesting to see a healthy Liberty team. Can't wait to see them at full strength. The playoffs are going to be Playoffs are going to be exciting. So the next game, Aces at Sky. I've actually got a couple of plays in this game. Total sits at 165 and a half. Sky getting 10 and a half at home. The Aces, 10 in a row. Everybody knows about the streak. They have been phenomenal in first halves during this streak. I played them two ways in the first half. I played them minus 5.5. Took them against the spread, but I also took their team total over 43.5. They've been averaging 44 during this streak. Their first half offensive rating is first, and in their first half defensive rating is third. Their net rating, and I'm going to share my screen with you. I'm going to bring this up. Let me get my screen right. But the Aces have just been money in the first half of these games, these last 10. We'll filter this to last 10. And then I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Share screen. Okay. So if you look here, and this is statswnba.com, just one of the few resources I use to cap these games, the Money Baller, a lot of good tools to use, Outlier, but per WNBA stats. So if you look, we're looking at the last 10 games, first half, and we're scrolling down. Filter offensive rating, Aces first. Defensive rating, Aces are third. And if you look at the net rating in the first half, these last 10, 18.3, the closest team to them is Connecticut, and that's 9.4. So, they have been crushing these first halves during their winning streak. Now, if you look at the Sky, on the other hand, their net rating is next to last in the first half. They don't start games off well. They don't finish them well either. They've just been pretty bad all year. But if you look at that second or that first half net rating, 14.8, and even take a look at the defensive rating, that defensive rating is 10th in the first half. So that just leads me to believe that the Aces are once again going to start quick, and they're going to score points. So I took the Aces first half minus 5.5, and I took the over 43.5 points team total for the Aces in the first half. My best bet for the show, we talked about the that first half team total, but I really like the spread. Those two net ratings to me just tell the story. The Aces are light years better than the Sky right now. Getting Angel Reese back doesn't help their defense at all. So my best bet for the show is Vegas. Vegas minus 5.5 for the first half. I think you can get that. It's a few books that have it. It's kind of juice, minus 120. So because the consensus out there is pretty much 6. So yeah, that's pretty much it. 2 games. 3 plays, not too much in the way of player props. I know Asia is always going to be a look as far as the in the Aces game. Nobody on that team is going to be able to guard her. So I would look, possibly Asia points. I could just see a lot of points in that game, period. But can't go wrong with Asia. So once again, best bet, Vegas minus 5.5 in the first half. Other plays that I've made, Liberty Sun under 167.5, and Aces first half team total over 43.5. I believe there's 2 more games tomorrow, so we'll I know the lines are out, so we'll hit those tomorrow. Once again, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Trying to get on here, trying to be consistent with handing out some plays. So just like, subscribe, and comment when you're watching, gets the algorithm going. And we'll be back tomorrow. Peace out.
If you broke, try to have a nice day. If you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day. If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bites you in the ass, bite him back and try to have a nice day. Try to have a nice day. See, that's my theme. Try to have a nice day. I'm about to leave right now and go try to have me a nice day. All right. Try to have a nice day.